Welcome to Retired, Rewired, and AI Inspired, the channel that helps you use modern AI tools with confidence. I'm Rebecca, and along with my husband Charles, we'll explore ways AI can make life easier, spark new ideas, and help you stay inspired. No degree required.
Every journey starts with an idea. Could AI actually plan a real vacation? So I opened ChatGPT and typed my first prompt. Use AI to plan an Alaska cruise vacation with drive or fly option. You are my AI travel planner, helping two adults over 50 plan a 7-day round-trip Alaska cruise from Vancouver. There is a lot more to this prompt that I added, but in the interest of time and sanity, this is where I started. It came back with details about when, where, and why of its recommendations. Route planning, season and time estimates, things to do, and even stress level. The volume of information was astounding. Drive if you like scenery, fly if you want more rest. Go in May or September if you want more value and to avoid crowds. We decided to drive because sometimes half the trip is getting there. As the full prompt unfolded, each section revealed how much ground AI can cover in one go. Comparing routes, picking the best season, mapping activities, and estimating time travel. It wasn't just a search result, it was a roadmap written in seconds. The journey we selected began one cool May morning on the Trans-Canada, heading west toward the coast, and the question I asked ChatGPT came to life. ChatGPT suggested breaking up the drive with an overnight in Kamloops, British Columbia. Good call. That stop turned the road trip from a marathon into a journey, and a little gastronomy along the way was an added perk. We slept well. I had morning coffee. Rebecca had her ever-present Diet Pepsi, and we continued south on the famous Coquihalla Highway. By mid-afternoon, we reached Vancouver and stayed with family for the night. Another little gift that AI hadn't first predicted, but easily adapted to when I added that as an option, definitely improving the budget. The next morning, we boarded Holland America's Koningsdam. ChatGPT had recommended a few cruise lines as standouts in Alaska. We ultimately selected Holland America for its itinerary, comfort, food reputation, and very important, its inclusion of Glacier Bay. The suggestion was spot on. As we passed beneath the Lionsgate Bridge, I thought, this experiment just became real. We sailed the protected inside channel between Vancouver Island and the mainland, watching the calm seas and misty islands sliding by on both sides as we settled into our cabin. Settling in was easy because I had also prompted ChatGPT to personalize our plan. Personalize the Alaska cruise plan, refine the previous itinerary using a whole list of preferences and details. See the video description for the full prompt. It adjusted instantly. Shorter excursions, photo stops, benches built right into the schedule where I can enjoy my coffee everywhere we go. That's exactly how we spent most mornings. Coffee, conversation, bacon, and the view. And what a view. In prompt 3, I asked for excursion ideas by port, and ChatGPT recommended either historic town tour or the amazing White Pass Railway in Skagway as easy historical options. In prompt 3, I asked for excursion ideas by port. For Juneau, ChatGPT had outlined glacier excursions or the Gold Belt tram ride. Then real life settled in. I got sick, and by day 3, I needed some really good rest. So instead of ice fields, I slept while Rebecca explored the ship. In Skagway, either a historic town tour or the amazing White Pass Railway as easy historic options. We opted for a special version of the town tour, the historic streetcar tour. A few hours, lots of stories, a gold rush cemetery, and views to stop you cold. AI got that one perfect. After the tour, a short stop at Klondike Doughboy for the classic Alaska fry bread was a highlight. We worked it off with a short walk back to the ship. ChatGPT had called Glacier Bay a low-effort day on board. That phrase stuck with me. From the many observation points on the ship, we watched the glaciers in awe. No tour, no crowd, just beautiful fjords, walls of ice, and a slow blue world moving by. Sometimes the AI plan is so right, even if you originally suspected it was a little off course. For Ketchikan, ChatGPT suggested Creek Street, where 99% of the tourists go, or the Saxman Native Village and City Tour. Gentle pace, lots of history. We didn't want the standard, so we went with the artistic. Observing the exacting detail and fascinating creation of a master totem carver was beyond our expectation, and it ended up being one of our favorite days. Before the trip, I had asked ChatGPT for a budget snapshot in Canadian dollars. It was remarkably close. The numbers weren't perfect, but the expectations were. Planning with AI doesn't remove the costs, but it does remove the surprises, and it helped us make more informed decisions about what perks mattered and which ones were negotiable. ChatGPT had also built 2 extra sections I loved. A 2-day Vancouver stay before or after the sailing, and a 1-page packing list. Because we stayed with family, we didn't need the hotel part, but the checklist made us sure we were fully prepared, well, except for restocking on flu medication. Simple, organized, and no guessing. On the way home, we sailed along the coast and the same channel again, being treated to glimpses of whales and porpoises, like the ocean was putting on a final show. I was sadly not feeling any better, but I was grateful for every scene I saw from our window, and the extremely comfortable bed I was resting in. AI can plan a trip, but it can't forecast the part where all you have energy for is to stand there and watch the world move. Crossing under the bridge again felt like closing a loop that started in a browser window. Driving home, I realized ChatGPT didn't replace travel planning, it just gave it structure so we could focus on what matters most, actually being there. Technology can guide you, but it's the moments you live that make the story. If this made you curious, try it yourself. You might be surprised how far one prompt can take you.
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed or learned anything from this video, please click like, subscribe, or share it with someone who's ready to explore AI. Remember, it's never too late to rewire how you see the digital world. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and stay inspired.